Look at this young man's face right here. Look at that. It's at that moment he lost complete respect for this educator. Hey, what's going on? This is Kix Reacts. I'm Kix. Thanks for coming back by the channel. Before we get into today's video where we're going to talk about an uneducated educator who tries to enforce a rule that she doesn't even agree with or understand herself, I need you to hit that like button. Maybe hit the share, but above all else, please hit that subscribe button. And once you subscribe, I need you to go ahead, get in the comments and tell me that you subscribed so that I can reach out to you personally. Because I really want to thank you for supporting me. But without any further ado, let's see what's going on in Colorado schools.
So the reason that they do not want the flag, the reason we do not want the flag displayed is due to its origins with slavery and slave trade. That is what was.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. First of all, let me talk to you a little bit about what we're talking about. They're talking about the Gadsden flag. The Gadsden flag was created in 1775. Here it is. This flag was used as the flag for the Continental Marines during the Revolutionary War. The rattlesnake represents the unity of all 13 colonies, and the "Don't Tread on Me," that was what they were telling Britain and the king, who were tyrannical governmental powers pushing down on the colonies for taxes and things that the colonists didn't agree with. This educator, on the other hand, he said because its origins with slavery. That is false. That is a false narrative pushed by the woke society to shut down things that they don't agree with. That's what that is. Purported history is basically when someone says it's a fact and it's not, and others believe that's a fact because they don't do their own research. And that is what this person who's representing the schools is doing. You can see just by her reaction. As we keep going, you'll see what I'm talking about.
That's the reasoning behind our
The Gadsden flag.
The "Don't Tread on Me."
Okay.
She didn't even know what it was called.
Which is the Gadsden flag. Okay, so he...
Now, look at this young man's face right here. Look at that. It's at that moment he lost complete respect for this educator. He understood that she has absolutely no idea what she's even talking about. His mom said, "Oh, the Gadsden flag." And she was like, okay. She concedes because she doesn't know what she's talking about. Look at her face. She knows that he knows that she has no clue. We're going to keep going.
What's going to happen if he doesn't take it off?
He is able to go. I was actually just telling him, like,
she's not going to answer it. She can't answer it. She doesn't know what to say.
School. I'm like, so I asked him, can he just take his stuff out of his bag and go back to class? Like, I just want him to go back to class. The bag can't go back if it's got a patch on it, because we can't have that in and around other kids. So that's what I was trying to, and then he said you were close. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's not necessarily getting kicked out of school. The patch is being kicked out of school. I don't get it. This whole situation, the kid's not in any kind of trouble. Why? Because he's not violating any rules. The problem that I see is that this whole hate speech, woke culture is based on feelings, not facts. I could say something that you hate. That doesn't mean it's hate speech. You just don't like it. It's the same with that patch. That patch represents unity as the colonies united against a tyrannical government. It also represents the belief in a small government, unlike what we have today, a large, crazy government that wants to have their hand in every part of your life. And that flag literally stands up against that. And that's what this country was founded on. If you're an American, that's how we started. So I don't get it. Let's keep going.
It has nothing to do with slavery. That's like the Revolutionary
Facts.
War patch that was
Facts.
displayed when they were fighting the British. Like that wasn't. That's the revolution. Maybe you're thinking of like the Confederate Confederate flag.
Okay, so
There. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm being paid by this school as an educator. That's a waste of money. She's holding up a spot that a real educator should be holding.
I
Is
am
there a
just
history
here
to
to
that you
enforce.
tell me?
No, I am here to enforce the policy that was provided by the district,
Okay.
and definitely you have every right to not agree with it. I mean,
Yeah, because the
absolutely.
ACLU says that he's allowed to wear that. If you like go on their website, it's like says in big
So
letters.
all I'm saying is that
Unless there's like a ban.
Oh, there you go. Now she's trying to figure out how to get out of this. When the mother said the ACLU says that it's okay, now she's like, oh no, ACLU, we don't want to get sued. We don't want a lawsuit. Now she's trying to figure out how to gracefully back out of this. Let's see how it ends up.
Ban on patches, period. Like you said, there's no patches allowed at the school. You cannot display what you think or anything like that, or what cheer or anything like that. I think it's like one-sided, you know, because you allow some patches but not other
Other
patches.
kids have patches like other names and like the American flag and backpacks.
Yeah. That
There you go. Even this 12-year-old is looking at this lady saying, hey, other kids have patches with things on them, including the American flag. He's got a point. You either ban all patches or you don't. That's freedom.
was like flown during the revolution with, I just don't understand that at all.
so what I can do.
And if you go onto the ACLU's website, let's talk to
I
someone.
can,
'cause
I
I
can
don't
have
want a
you speak
lawsuit. I really
to.
don't.
I can have you speak to Jeff Yoakum
Okay.
again,
Okay.
and then he can refer you to our person at the district.
Okay.
Because, like I said, we're following district policy, is what we're doing. So, the last thing I want is him out of class.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
He
the last
takes
thing I
his
want.
classes seriously.
Yes.
He studies. He wants to get straight A's. He did that. He made honor roll when he was here before.
Yeah.
He intends to do that again right now, but it's hard because he keeps missing class for this. So
I understand that.
yeah, and I mean, we teach him to always stick up for your beliefs. And I mean, you're going over the revolution for 7th grade. I mean, the founding fathers stood up for what they believed in against unjust laws. This is unjust.
Facts. Facts. That mother just owned them. It is unjust law. Look at his backpack. It's obvious they're a patriotic family. He's either got a family member who's in the military, or his father was in the military, or is a veteran, or is currently in the military. And they're standing up for what they believe, and they're teaching your son it's okay. We have freedom of speech in this country. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think.